be very
Yeah,
careful.
that's a problem I have as well. Like I never think about junglers skipping their camps. I'm always like, they won't skip the camps. It's like they all do the same pathing and all the.
You don't have to necessarily like track them. Okay, sure, if you can track them and like think about the possibilities that it can be. I mean, that's ideal if you're main jungle and know all of the camp clears, but it's impossible. You have to be a main jungle as well, and it's very hard unless you're like grandmaster, challenger, and even then. So the easiest way is, if you think you're gonna be gankable, just don't play aggressive or play semi-aggressive, like stay in a position where you're hitting them but you're not gankable, or just try to ward first. Hey guys, Vizais here. Into today's video, we're gonna learn a lot about AD carry laning phase, wording, matchups, and everything about recall timings and wave management with this master tier AD carry. This guy was platinum when I first coached him. He improved so much after the coaching session. So I'm gonna show you how he plays right now and how you can actually play as well properly in the laning phase. This video has a lot of macro tips as well on it, so please watch this until the end. You can watch it even multiple times. If you're the first time here and you want to learn AD carry, please go make sure you subscribe to this channel. You will thank me later. Enjoy. So, you know, I'm gonna go into the brush because they will not invade. That's fine, but usually if Sona goes mid lane or here, you have to go opposite. Like you have to go, if Sona is here, you have to go here. If Sona is here, you have to go here. If they have champions that can invade, either Thresh, Blitz, or they could also have Shen or Cyan, or you know. In this case, you going to the lane is very nice because they can't invade. They have Milio, they have Kog'Maw, Yone, so it's unlikely that they will do it. So you actually get barrage priority. That's good, that's good, that's good. Personally, I would put the word here and I would recall, because you getting the prio in this lane, we know what's going to happen, right? If you get prio, like this, usually what they will do, your Sona is going to stay into the brush, and what they will do, they will actually put the word into the brush. But if you sweep it away, Sona has significantly more pressure actually, and they have to back off. So if you think you can get prio early on, which I guess
most of the times I keep the word for the gank, you know. That's
fine. If you're super concerned of, oh, Sona is not gonna word for the gank and I'm gonna get ganked, that's fine. If you're super good at jungle tracking, which slowly you should be able to get, you should like know when the gank is gonna come, and you should try to calculate how easy it is for them to gank you. Because again, we're talking about Milio with Viego. Like it's not
like, zero CC.
Yeah, like it should be doable. But again, this is not a mistake. It's just something that a grandmaster player that knows jungle will do. Stay into the brush. I want to see how you push this. How much do you push? So to know how much we should push, I mean, okay, 1 auto attack, 2 auto attack, 3 auto attack, 4 auto attacks, but we need to know how many. So you as Caitlyn, you are 8 or 9 in early game. Kog'Maw is not weak, but he's also not strong against Caitlyn. 6.5 because he has less wave clear and actually a bit less damage. So you're actually stronger. Sona is pretty weak, but she's not actually that weak. I mean, she has Irish, she can poke with Q, so she's like a 7. Janna is like a 6. Nami is like an 8. Lulu is like a 8 as well. So she's like a 7. Milio is a bit stronger than Sona because he has the shield and he can shield the Kog'Maw. So I would say he's 7.5 or 8. But anyways, you should get the momentum in this lane because you have more range. So in this case, I wouldn't go for more than 2 auto attacks on the minions. You can go for 3. I just hope you're not going to push insanely hard because again, support versus support, it's kind of the same. And you are AD carry, you're stronger than the enemy AD carry. You have more wave clear. So if you get the push a bit, just like slightly get the push and then you zone them, that's gonna be the best here. So let's see what you're gonna do. 1 auto attack, 2 auto attacks, and then now we should match the auto attacks of the Kog'Maw. So if you're gonna go for more, it's actually okay. And then right here, you're just going for auto attacks, then you Q. Okay, I would have liked you to actually play more aggressive, to walk up right here to hit Kog'Maw, but in this case, it's actually smart what you're doing, that you're not trading. Why am I saying that? It's not good to trade here. Why am I saying that?
Because I think that in a lane where you don't have kill pressure and your goal is to push and go for the plates and stuff, I think you don't need to trade to get them low, you know, because they don't have kill pressure on us as well. Like it's kind of a lane that.
But what if you chunk them and then they need to recall? Like it's still pressure, right?
Yeah, but
if you chunk them, so
is it worth risking to lose HP as well?
Yeah, that's the thing. You're trading when you know you're not going to lose HP, and you're trading when you actually know that it's a positive trade. So I'm saying here is not a positive trade. Like a player that will walk up right here and will try to trade against Kog'Maw is not a positive trade. Why am I saying that?
Because probably Milio will trade as well versus me, and I lose a trade.
And Milio has a lot of damage. Milio has a lot of damage early on, especially because how many shields does he have, Milio? Level 1, 2, or 5?
I think level 1 he has 2 shields, I think. Not
And
sure,
level 2?
to be honest. Well, level 2, I don't know. Maybe he has.
So he has 2 shields.
Again.
He has 2 shields, level 1, and he has 2 shields the whole game. But once he used 1, he only has 1 more. So it's like cooldown. So you can't trade here, because if you're gonna trade 2 auto attacks for 1, you always lose. If this guy hits you and Melio is gonna E him, you always lose. So this is what you should do. You should not trade. This is smart. Again, if you're doing this and this is your Janna with, maybe not with the Comet, because if it's Janna with the Comet, you're gonna get out trade anyways. But if it's a Janna with Aerie or Glacial and you click back, that would be a red flag for me.
Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase. Just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett, both transformed into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against.
In this case, no, this is smart. This is okay, I have no problem. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Hit the minions, hit the minions, hit the minions. Try to get Prior, try to Q the minions, actually go angle it like this. Nice. Bomb plating by them, sure. And you try to walk up a little bit. This is good, you already get priority. So I hope from now on you're gonna only last it. Why am I saying this? I'm saying that you should only last it from this point and on. Why am I saying that?
Because my minions have max HP and his minions are lower, so it's gonna slow push anyways without me pushing it.
True. Also, we can see right here, the Kog'Maw used his W, as you can see. This is big information. The W of Kog'Maw lasts for how much?
I think it's like 8 seconds.
8 seconds. And the cooldown of Kog'Maw?
It's huge. I think it's almost like 20 or
okay,
somewhere
perfect.
like
it's
that.
17. It's a little bit than the Ash W level 1. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So this is very good. So you're pressuring right here. You're walking up. I hope you're not going to last it here. Okay, you're backing off a little bit when she's walking up. Not so good. And then here, okay. Yeah, these attacks are a bit autopilot. You don't need them. This attack is okay. But remember that once he has his W, you try to avoid trading. Now he's actually, because now if the guy is shielding the Kog'Maw, you're just getting chunked really hard. So okay, also another mistake. This is not good. This is like Caitlyn specific. This is not good. So look at this. This is ruler. Did you see this clip?
I don't know if I saw this clip.
It's ruler against Caitlyn Melio. Look at the Caitlyn, look at the Melio, how they do it. So look at the Caitlyn.
Into the bush again.
And look at her when, like, how she moves in and outside of the brush when actually hitting the Lucian. Look at her.
And they play level 1 ultra aggressive.
But I want you to pay attention, Xerxes, to one thing. When Caitlyn is last hitting, what is her positioning? Check this out.
In front of the enemy's casters. In front of her wave. I don't like...
Right here?
Yeah, in front of her melees.
Why? Why should she be there?
She's denying minions from him.
But can she deny minions from the brush and last hits from the brush?
Can she deny?
Yeah, if she stays in the brush, can't she deny the minions while staying into the brush and pressuring there?
If it's not worded, I think, yeah, in this case of matchup level 1, they can't kill.
Okay.
They can't die,
so
like it's
you're missing something.
level 1.
So look how they're positioning right here. So the Caitlyn is queuing from Fog of War. This is normal. This is normal. Then look what she did. Before she auto-attacked them, do you see that she went out of the brush? Look at this. She intentionally went out of the brush, so then when she goes into the brush, there is no aggro. Look at this.
Yeah, of the minions, yeah. When you get back into the bush,
yes, and now they just go for a big trade. But right here, back into the brush, but look how she's last hitting. Because when she's pressuring. She's
last hitting out of the bush.
Out of the brush, you see that? And then she goes into the brush. Yeah. Because what happens if I'm in the brush and I hit the minion?
They get the vision and
like this, what you're doing right here. What you're doing right here is very like, okay, this is Platinum Caitlyn or, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how to abuse that.
Yes, you need to get better. It's very simple. You just like try to position yourself close to your minions. When you see the minions are getting low, get out of the brush, last hit them, and immediately step into the brush right after you hit the minions.
I get it.
Because now you're like,
really hard to think.
Yes, but you're a main Caitlyn.
All these things in one game.
Yes, you have to practice it. Just the next 20 games you just do on this skill. Because look at this. This is like, look at your positioning right now. You're like, what is this? What is this? What is this?
Yeah, that's real bad.
Okay, then he actually slow pushed. He actually pushed really fast, like 3 waves slow push. It was, I mean, the first mistake is here, like hitting the minions way too much. Like there are many unnecessary auto attacks. And even right here, you have so much priority here. Like you have priority of how minions advantage here.
Yeah, I have 3 more casters. And
yeah, well, you have one.
Is dying.
Yeah, so in this case, you should just not try to hit the minions, because look what you're doing right now. Look at this auto attacks that are like very random. Like here, look at you.
Yeah.
So not only that you're pushing a bit too hard, you're also staying in the brush, so positioning is a bit iffy. So, you know, again, sure, you might say, oh, but I have never seen someone in Diamond 1 to do this correctly. Or yeah, true, because these tips you can see after Master 200, 300 LP. So positioning, pushing too fast here. Let me just write it down as well. So positioning and playing around the brush on Caitlyn. Slow pushing a lot slower based on the matchup. 2 wave. Okay, no, you should have done 3 waves slow push. Okay. And the cover and the sweeper is just preference. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So to pressure them, you do go for the E, which I like in this specific matchup. And let's see what you're gonna do. So you're gonna keep pushing here. This is a big advantage, because if you keep pushing, you're actually gonna win the lane harder. This is very nice as Caitlyn. The only problem is that, do we know what is the jungler? Because I don't think
we have a ward at the Raptors at this point.
So where did he start? Because we don't have information, do we?
If he doesn't show up there, I guess he started blue, right?
Well, yeah, or he does this. Like he does red and then he does this. Or you know that maybe the word is actually fucked up and is baiting you, because he didn't actually pay attention to there. You know that the word can actually be here. Okay, 1 second. Here, you might have the perception that you worded, and he goes like this.
Yeah,
and you don't
if he
see
stays
him.
In the bush.
Right?
Yeah.
Or if he stays in the bush and pull them, okay, sure, you might say, yeah, but if I move my camera, well, move your camera. I could right here move your camera to see what kind of word, because it really looks like it's not actually covering that angle. Like, do you see that? It looks like it's so it is on the Raptors, a bit on the left. So it's like right here, a bit like this. Like this is shit work.
Yeah.
Right? So you gotta be very careful, because these are small things, but we're talking about masters right now. We're not talking about platinum to, you know. So yeah, definitely this one is, you have to just really pay attention to what is happening there. And then he crushed. Then we don't know what is the jungler though. I would have liked you to word, like just preemptively, like right now after you push this, your thought process should be I'm gonna push these people so hard and I'm gonna bully them so hard, but I need to make sure I word, because if you don't word now, you might just instantly get ganked. So now you see this is a window, because he can do buff to gromp to gank.
Yeah, skip a camp and
just skip basically, skip Krugs, skip Raptors, skip Wolves, can take those 2 and red buff, and they can go. So be very careful.
Yeah, that's a problem I have as well. Like I never think about junglers skipping their camps. I'm always like, they won't skip the camps. It's like they all do the same pathing and all the.
You don't have to necessarily like track them. Okay, sure, if you can track them and like think about the possibilities that can be. I mean, that's ideal if you're main jungle and know all of the camp clears. But it's impossible. You have to be a main jungle as well, and it's very hard unless you're like Grandmaster, Challenger, and even then. So the easiest way is, if you think you're gonna be gankable, just don't play aggressive, or play semi-aggressive, like stay in a position where you're hitting them but you're not gankable, or just try to ward first. Like you don't need to overextend yourself for no reason. Because right here you keep pushing, which is a good thing, but it's like put the word first, because I don't know where is Viego and he can just double it behind you. And that is not a good thing. You do have your fleet footwork here. Just keep pushing. This is good wave management. Keep pushing and just pressure him. So this is very, very good. Jarvan is bot lane. So here I wouldn't word. Play very good so far. That trap, you actually put it behind the tower. Very, very nice. EQ, super good combo.
Maybe another slopes here.
The thing is, he's very low though. So
yeah, and Jarvan is bot. So
you should type in the chat, dive bot please and assistance. Like usually I'll always do if they are low. The only problem right now is that you need to also tell him they have everything. Because if he flashes on Milio, the Milio flashes out.
Yeah, and
it's
he
over.
dodges. Yeah,
It's
done.
over. So I would type for sure 100% because it's high elo. Like once you play Diamond 2 Plus, I already start typing about small things, not like, guys, we're gonna do 1-3-1 and do this. No, just small things. Type what, please.
Yeah.
Assistance on his head, assistance on bot lane. And if he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. He probably wants to get double scuttle or invading, whatever. But you can consider to type. And people will say, no, but typing is always bad. No, I'm only talking Master Plus. If you're Bronze and you do this, yes, it's stupid. Or Emerald. But Master Plus, this can work if you know what you're doing. Let's see what you're going to do right now. So what is the state of it? So usually you can always push if you know you can pressure them into the tower. Let's see what pressure you have into the tower. Okay, so how many plays do you get here? Okay. So now you have two options. It's very tricky here. Because the thing is, what are the options here when it comes to the wave management?
Well, one option is insta crashing this wave, taking the plate and resetting.
True. That is one option.
But it's kind of risky because if Jarvan decides to path the other way and Viego comes, we are kind of left. And maybe start a slow push again.
Start a slow push. Okay. So which one do you think is better here?
Well, I think in this scenario, in my head, I thought that because Milio is really low, I can take the plate pretty easily. So I crash the wave instantly. I think that's what I do as well.
Okay. So if you're thinking that you're actually able to get right here the plate, you should always push no matter what. I don't think you're any gankable here. Even if Javan leaves and Viego comes, you'll have your E, you have Ghost. I mean, let's be honest. Milio, Kog'Maw with Viego. Okay, you're gonna get stunned, sure, whatever, chunked, bye-bye. But at the same time, you have to look at this the type of the wave, because this is a non-cannon wave. So once you're gonna push, you have to ask yourself, how much pressure can I actually convert on them? Because look at the Kog'Maw right now. It's like you want to pressure, but the wave is actually really small, as you can see.
Yeah.
Right. So if I think right here, if he was really low, and by really low, I would be like this low, and he's like, he has to recall. If he doesn't recall, I kill him in the tower, 100%. If you're like this, I would insta push like you. At this point in time, what you're concerned is Milio is going to recall. That's literally the only thing you're concerned right here. So what you can do is slow push this. I mean, it's anyways going to slow push. It's potentially going to slow push into you, but when it's going to last hit, it's actually going to be pushing into them. So you can actually let the wave right here, walk up, stop the Milio recall, and if the wave is actually right here and you stopped him, that's everything that you need. It's everything that I need, because pushing right here is very like, as you can see, what did you achieve?
Yeah, just take the plate. That's all I think.
But imagine if you get 3 waves, you can take 1 plate and a half. Same thing right here. It's like you keep pushing.
So we prioritize the pressure on them than the plates? Or it's like scenarios?
The thing is, if you know you can get the plates like really easy, you can push for the plates. The problem is that like right now you're pushing. Let's see if you go for the trade. Like you go for this trade. Like now, you know that this plate is low. Like you know it, you see it. So now you have to be like, okay, how much can I get right now if I push this wave? And it's like, maybe you can get the plate. And I say maybe because you have only 6 minions and this is non-cannon wave.
Yeah, if it's a champion that has good wave clear, I don't even take the...
Plus, if you slow push 3 waves, you can get 1 plate and a half and more chunk on them because you can key them as well. And if the enemy jungle comes, you have a huge Uga Buga wave. So you see, so I'm not saying, okay, prioritize, the wave or killing them and not the plate. No. I'm saying that take the best decision that is going to give it the most in the specific situation. As in, if I know I can get plates, like 1 plate now, and I can just push this, or I'm not sure, it's 1 question mark, or I can slow push 3 waves and I can get 2 plates, I would always be patient and do the patient play. And I would only accelerate and rush the game if they are actually very low. Like right now, if Milio is like really 1 HP, then I would push because then I know he recalls. Because if he doesn't recall and you have slow push into him, he's fucked. He's really fucked. And then right here, you're doing the same thing. You should let the wave to come into you because you can't pressure them. Like you pushed, and look at Milio. You pushed, okay, you took this plate, but it's like you don't poke them, you can't hit them. Now, good luck with taking another plate because you won't be actually successful. You're trying to push. Look at this. Like how many play? Look at this. You're just trying to push, but you won't be able to crush like a big wave. You just crush two. True, but this is very unclean.
Are two waves with the cannon in it a bad push?
It's okay, but if you can do 3 waves and 1 cannon wave, that's like insane.
Yeah.
That's like
so that's about patience, right? Being patient. Yes.
So again, if an Emerald player does this, I would say, yeah, it's good. It's good enough. But then if you're Master Tier, you should kind of know what's the difference between in these things right now. So this is not necessarily bad, but it's just bad knowing what I know about you and what elo you are. And so here you should just slow push, and in the slow push you just
yeah, because looking at my gameplay right now, it feels like I'm in a rush or something.
Yes, it feels like you really want to, like, okay, sure, if they're like 1 HP under the tower and you're pushing, it's like, I get it, but now it's like, you're never gonna kill him in the tower. That's the problem. And here, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay, you're gonna push, and Kog'Maw is actually staying. Wow. The thing is, looking at this right now, just let's see this. Looking at this right now, you push, okay, that's fine. You take this, that's fine. Okay, like right now, he used his W. Who has to recall first? Let's see, I want to see. So your gold, 1.2k gold, it's okay, it's not ideal. So let's see who needs to recall first in this lane.
Well, here I have to stop pushing the wave and maybe start the slow push.
True, again. But why? What are you looking to do right here?
I mean, punish him because he stayed without going back.
Yeah.
While he's half HP and I'm full.
He's half HP, so you shouldn't really play it fast. Because if the moment you see he's staying, is like, what the fuck? He does a recall? He wants to stay. I'm gonna crush 3 waves and he's gonna actually stay into the tower. I get it. So
it's the rush that I said. I was thinking that, okay, I have my item, let's go back.
Because the thing is, you have your item, but if you can pressure this guy while not dying to ganks, that's amazing. Yeah, you're gonna have your item anyways. But
and we have the same items and he's half HP.
Yeah. So here, play it slow. Be like, oh, like here, the moment you see this, you're like, okay, I'm gonna walk up right here, stop his recall. If he recalled, you push hard, you recall. If he doesn't recall, stay here, slow push.
Yeah, you're right.
Slow push, because now it's like the Kog'Maw is like, what the fuck? He's pushing me, and you're actually recalling. This is even
Yeah, I gave him a 3
with 1 HP. And look, this is like multiple. It's like, so you don't make the good decision with the slow push, but then you also recall when he's low HP. But also Milio is like, why did he recall? He's leaving Kog'Maw with 0 mana in the tower. It doesn't make any sense here. Like everyone is like just making like bronze mistakes, and he's actually walking up. Wow, holy, this is insane. Like what that does there. Like he just actually walked up, tanked the minions, and wow, I see. So the wave management and a bit of recall timing. But again, it's not the wave management that, I coach a platinum player and he has. It's like subtle wave management. It's like the subtle things, like little things about wave management. And then here you just bait it. Let's see the trap. Wow, that trap was main Caitlyn trap. Is this skin the best skin?
No, I just got it from the chest. So
which one is the best?
It's the only skin I have. I don't know. Animation wise, maybe Pulse Fire is pretty clean, but I really like the Battle Academia skin.
Okay.
And maybe DRX as well.
DRX. Okay.
But you can't buy it, so I don't know.
Interesting.
But the Greeks play the Forgiven skin, the Headhunter.
Yes, I know.
He used to play it a lot.
He used to main Caitlyn, no?
He was like back in Worlds when he was like top AD. He was really known for his Caitlyn because he was one of the few AD carries that started punishing the enemy for trying to go close to the wave, and last hit. So, and he was really good at it.
Yeah, I actually played against Forgiven, right?
Yeah, I never played against him, but yeah, I can see that.
He's good. The moment I played against him, you know where he cheesed me? So
Where?
I was on this side, he was on this side. So you know where he cheesed me? So this is forgiven. I was Kalista, he was Lucian.
Oh, Lucian, okay.
He was Lucian, yeah.
I don't know, in the bush.
This one, no. This one, no. This one, no. This one, no.
Alcove, I don't know.
This one, he cheesed me. And I went to the lane normally, and they were actually there.
And what supports did the matchup have?
I think Karma with Nami I had.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Something like this, but
And
I was half HP. I was half HP. And then everyone was on the chat, by the way, this is forgiven. And I was like, wait, now you tell me? It's like,
and a good player can maximize this poke into winning lane.
Yeah, because he slow pushed forever, but then he actually got ganked, he died, and then he got tilted. I was 12 kills that game. I was 12-3, completely stomping after I was like 30 CS behind in like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
because he tilted, he didn't have the mental.
He tilts a lot, to be honest, yeah.
So that's a big disadvantage. Okay, going back to the game, I like what you did here with the breaking the push, breaking the freeze. You actually stayed, you also pinged, which I like. Then you recall, you go for shard. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're getting your first item first. Usually if you're gonna see Caitlyn players, they prefer so much the berserkers because you can space and push so nice. But if you want to rush the first item and you don't need the movement speed, going for Storm Razor or whatever you want to build, it's absolutely okay because it's against Emilio. But if you're playing against Nautilus, Thresh, blah blah blah, stuff like that, I don't recommend you to not buy berserker boots. And you're gonna see any player in the world is gonna buy early boots or relatively early boots. Okay, this is like support Caitlyn, so it's not
yeah, I don't know about sometimes I don't know what to play. I mean, the builds, even if I'm a Caitlyn main, I kinda like the lethality build as well sometimes. I don't know.
Is it good?
I mean, if you have squeezy enemies, you can really one-shot them, but I don't know, sometimes it feels like I can't kill, I don't have DPS, and sometimes it feels that I don't have burst, and I can't decide which one I prefer. Like, I think that Caitlyn is better if you burst an enemy actually than trying to DPS, but yeah, I don't know. I think that a good Caitlyn player can maximize her, like playing with the traps and stuff, but it's really hard to do.
It's very interesting how you followed here. So we see Kog'Maw has to push. He was like low HP, so he just went to recall. You should have actually thought about that actually. Like you're recalling right here. And I don't like not looking at him. Is he pushing? Is he slow pushing? Is he? Because this Melia, okay, he's not like, I don't get it why Kog'Maw is 1 HP, low mana, and Melia is recalling. But you're not looking at that because look at the poor Kog'Maw. If I'm Kog'Maw, 100% Alt F4 100%. It's like paying Emilio to stay with you. You're pushing by yourself. What if Caitlyn was in the brush? And even if Caitlyn is not in the brush, you need to push fast. Like now, he has zero tempo.
Yeah, get the wave.
So you should also saw that. Like you should see that. Like here, look at him. Okay. Look at him, because sometimes you're gonna have a word and you can actually ulti him to stop his recall. I would even ghost for it if you know you can stop him. He's fucked. Yeah. He's fucked if you do that.
To be honest, my camera
control.
Yeah, it's kind of slow.
I see, and I actually love that you go right here. It's like insta, and then let's see what you're gonna do. When do you come back? When do you come back?
It was really fucking unlucky.
So let's see the ghost. When did you ghost? Okay, so you ghosted like from Narnia. You looked at this. You ghosted now. Okay, I like this. I like this very early. So far, so good. You focus only one guy, which is really good. It's interesting that he actually... Okay, we couldn't really actually get the... okay, so he flash Q. Yeah, if he's invisible, if you flash Q like this, he could be anywhere. He could be right
I wanted
here,
like to auto-attack him, but he went self before the auto-attack
I wouldn't
landed,
do this kind of things. So even against Twitch, you know, I flash Q is like so sneaky. So it's like invisibility is very broken in the game. So I
agree with it.
Then you kill this guy, and let's see what you're gonna do. This is what I call Master Tier 0 LP gameplay. So here, the moment Okay, so what do you do? Because it's like Kog'Maw recall, like we know it. You're not looking, no problem. We look at that. And then now he recalled. It takes 30 seconds for him to go from base to the tower and 8 seconds for the recall. Let's say he's gonna wait 1 or 2 seconds to like get HP. You move. It's very, very good. You kill this guy, which is very, very well.
Another guy.
This guy. Okay. Kog'Maw is where? Quadrant number 1, yellow.
Probably around tier 1 and tier 2.
The sun
Maybe.
and the sun right here. This, right?
The closer to the tier 2.
Closer to tier 2. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's probably like right here or right here, depending on if he has boots or not. So he's pretty close. So what should you be doing right here the moment you actually took the kill?
Well, honestly, I should go bot because my wave is slow pushing. I saw the plate in front of me and I was like, okay, let's take a free plate.
Because Ari can take the plate anyways, right? Like Veigar is dead. It's like this is like this you only see in low masters. Like Caitlyn got a kill and then here you're like, this mistake I also had when I was low masters. Like, let me push the wave. It's like, why waste time? You can go bot solo XP. Like, no, but I want to get the plate. Well, the plate that Ari was gonna take it anyways.
Gold, because we got 3 plates.
Yeah, because now it's like you're gonna get 2 plates, true, but Kog'Maw is gonna be in the lane and good luck, have fun. So this is actually, I guess you can say it's pretty bad for the rank that you are right now, that you should go bot lane and just push, because now look at your items. You're naked right now. You have Shard and Non-Quiver. Okay, you're not useless, but you press tab, Yone is level 8, good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
Because Yone with Berserkers and Non-Quiver and Caitlyn with the Shard and the Non-Quiver, he's smashing you.
Yeah.
He's just smashing you. So yeah, you should just be going bot lane right here. And I actually don't like that you actually go to top lane. And I don't, not that I don't like, but even though he's low and he's very killable, the reward is you get a kill, but the risk is, okay, even if you get a kill, you have to travel there or there. But this Kog'Maw, minimum 2 plates. So you're telling me that you bullied the Kog'Maw the whole lane just to give him the free farm right now?
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
But I was thinking that I can help my top lane, but he decided to not wait my ult and go and die before I arrived there.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is you help your top lane, right? But then you give a lead to the Kog'Maw.
Yeah.
That's the thing you have to think about.
I was like thinking that I have to put Yon behind, and if you see, I stay top and kill him again after.
I see.
That was my thought process, not that I saw a free kill. I was afraid that Yone will gonna snowball and
so what pro player? So you go to Forgiven and you tell to him, okay, as Caitlyn in this game, I need to make sure I stop Yone from snowballing. He's gonna laugh at you. It's like,
yeah, he's gonna tell me that it's not my job.
It's not your job. He's like, are you main top lane or what is going on, or are you main jungle, or do you know this guy personally, this Yone, and you want to kill him? It's like, it's not yeah, true, it's not your job, but it's also like, even if you want to do it, like, what are you gonna do? Walk up and trap him? Like, okay, like he's level 9. Wow, insane. You're actually giving the free farm to the Kog'Maw. Yeah, that's actually quite big decision here. Even if he dies, it's really not worth it, because now Kog'Maw is getting so strong. And then, okay, Yone gets weak, but remember, Yone, he can be 0-10. He's the same champ if he has items. Yeah. Yone, Yasuo, Seraphim, they are, just by existing, they are good. Sante as well, he can be 1-5. He's Sante. You played against Sante as a AD. You want to FF this guy. It's so annoying. You press tab, he's like 2-5. He's like, okay, he's one-shotting me. Fuck this game. It's like, well, yeah. Same thing with Illaoi. Like you're playing for a lane that doesn't exist, and it's not even worth what you get compared to what you lose. Even if you get 300 gold and you lose 300 gold because Kog'Maw gets 300, it's not good, because they get 300 gold on Kog'Maw Milio, and now I actually stay top. So this is this kind of rotations, they can be good, but in this specific case, you did extremely early and you flipped it really hard, because remember, next game, gonna play the next game, you're gonna push top here, Yone will TP, Jarvan will be bot, of course, because we know Jarvans, and good luck with Yone 1v2. You can argue you have a Sona, but you have 3 levels down on Yone.
My team flamed me for this rotation after.
Yes. So it can look maybe good if you're looking, oh, I got so much, that's so good, this was so good.
Well,
Worked.
it kinda looked good because Jarvan decided to come top. If he
Yes,
decided to go out on a different lane, it will be really bad.
Yes, and it's like
He can legit 1v2 us as young level 9.
and it's very tricky, right? Because look at the Sona, like here, you just ulti with Sona. Like look at the Sona right here. She walks up. What is she doing?
Yeah, she kept
What
her
is she
off for
doing?
the whole game.
Oh my! It's like you can't rely on these people, and you got super lucky that the Javan played. Oh, okay, so you actually got very lucky. And then you're gonna get your item, and then now you have to kind of do the rotation bot. Yeah, okay. This is so bad. The reason why it's so bad is because remember, you bully this guy. He has the same farmer now. Like you against Yone, you can only win very hard if Jarvan is there. But if Jarvan is not there, you're not winning 1v2 hard. You can if you flash, if you do fancy stuff, but it's not reliable.
In my head, it was that I felt at this moment that I might just won the game, but in a scenario where Jarvan doesn't come top, we end up being less CS than Kog'Maw and Kesante less CS than Yon as well because he's 1v2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a flip. It's a flip. You are right. It's a flip. It's
really
not
flip. It's really
play.
flip here. And remember, like us against Yone, Caitlyn, Sona, let's say it's okay. But Kog'Maw against Emilio against Sante, Emilio Q, it's impossible for Vertex Sante. It's like Kog'Maw with range and attack speed. Bye game.
Yeah.
So yeah, so, like haters will say that you lost the game right here. But what you did because you were so.
My top laner already typed why you do this.
Yes. It's like your top laner, like you can mute him, but the Kog'Maw is in the game when you actually played much better than him in the early game. Even though, not clean positioning in the brush, staying in the brush, not auto-attacking from outside of the brush, not slow pushing, blah, 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 recalling and giving him a breathing edge. Sure, it wasn't perfect. But at the same time, it was just better, because we're not looking at perfect gameplay. We just look at better than the enemies. Okay, interesting. I really want to see what you're gonna do right now because Milio is mid. Like, I don't know why he's mid, but he's mid. Same thing, you should assistance being your jungle, assistance being bot lane, type dive. We know Viego's top. Milio was 1 second ago mid.
Yeah, he's dead.
So easy. Even if he comes and you don't do anything and he's on this guy of CS, it's still good. It's still good. And then what are you gonna do right now though? Because you take the tower, and what are you gonna do after you take the tower? You have 800 gold. Kill these guys. Don't know where is Viego, but it's like you just kill them. So actually gonna push one more. But the thing is, that's okay if you think Viego is not gonna kill you, and he's not gonna kill you. You have Sona here. He has ulti very soon. Mid has no prio. She has prio for now, but Yon is gonna get the wave. The Kog'Maw and Milio are actually gonna spawn soon, but this doesn't actually affect you. But we're actually starting Drake. So you could just go to the Drake, hover it, and then just recall and go mid or recall and go top, depending on who is top. You actually decided to push one more wave, which, I don't know if it's good because, I know if it's not good because look at your goal. It's like the only reason, because now I could have just recalled. And the reason why I say that is because you recall and you go mid against Yon. And you have a chance now because guess what? You're not 3 levels down anymore. You are 1 or 2 levels down, worst case. Yeah, you're 2 levels down. So it's playable. It's somehow playable. You recall, you go mid, you just keep pushing. Or you stay here one more, but you lose the tempo that you can get by recalling, pushing mid. So the only reason why I'd actually make this push right here is if you have a significant item, yes, a significant item. And here is like you take this, and I hope you're gonna run, like just run for your life, like just take this Q and run. Like don't even take this 14 gold, just run. Because if you're clicking, it shows me that you actually want to get all of the minions, kind of thing. Yeah. So that's the problem right here. So this is very free. That just what it feels like is like you're getting a lead. You're playing good. They're playing mediocre. You're playing better than them. Then you throw. That's how it feels. And then now you have to put in 2k gold. Yeah, you should have just stayed at the the Drake. And you see, I hate to say it, but this will never happen. Like the Drake fight and Sona died and Javan having to waste the stuff. It's like, this will never happen. Like you just go Drake, hover, recall, go mid. It's like GG.
Yeah, I agree.
GGBG. Like it's not needed. Okay, then you take this. I like that you don't push. And then here, this is the Ooga Booga, right? Okay.
Yeah, somewhere it's close. It's getting close.
You're also very, how to say it? You play like you play in a practice tool. And the reason why I say that is the following. Oh, you have 0 vision score. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, there are cases where you play against Giovanna and you can 2v3, so you intentionally not word, so you can argue that it was good that you do have 0 vision score, but not for this specific game. For this specific game, it wasn't so good that they actually just played so hard on 0 vision. So you push, okay. Viego is missing, Veigar is missing, you push, okay. Then stay max range here. Like Forgiven will just stay here, max range, and he will not walk up here. Javan is not backing you, Ari is base, this guy is base, this guy is base. So it's like very... And then not only that you do that, but now you actually try to push when you knew that Veigar is going to come back. And then you also do the worst thing, like you're just going towards the brush, who is there. And here...
Viego and I'm dead.
And Viego is like anywhere. And here, look at it, this is super scary. This is extremely... Like, who is in the brush? How can you go this?
Yeah. It seems like I'm never respecting them.
Yeah. You should just play to receive here, because the way you play it is super simple. You either play to push or play to receive. Since you don't have Sona Javan behind right now, very close to you, meaning very close to you. Like this Jarvan is at the Raptor spit. I mean, he needs to EQ over the wall, but then he doesn't have combo. It's complicated. He's not close enough. So you should just play to receive, and then if Sona is behind you in Jarvan, then you can push. The ward theoretically is fine. The angle that you ward towards the Herald. And right here, you should play to receive. You shouldn't play to push because it's Veigar. And you see his items, he almost has Rabadons. He's not weak at all. And we're talking about 1 to 3 levels difference here. Interesting. I didn't expect that this game is going to have so many things. But I honestly think that any game you actually give me, we are going to find things. So, okay, so you push. And yeah, we see that you're actually playing to... So your jungle recall, so you should again play to receive, meaning that you stay under your tower, you wait the wave to come into you, you just wave clear. Veigar right now, he plays to push. The reason why he plays to push is because he had everyone around him. He had Milio, he had potentially Kog'Maw, so it's like there are a lot of people on mid lane. He can play to push, but now you just disrespected them really hard with this death. Yeah, this is a relatively big death. The reason why it's a big death is because right now you're actually how many levels down? You're 3 levels down, okay? So you're actually pretty behind compared to a mid laner. The problem is that right now you are done because he's gonna get level 13 soon and 4 levels down. That's not nice because you're gonna lose this wave. They're actually gonna fight. You're not there. They actually get shutdowns on the Veigar.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.